Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
An entire world of lost mysteries lies before you to explore, Guildmaster. Be cautious.
Ah, dude, you're fine. You awake, Guildmaster? Oh, must be going on 9 in the morning now. We figured we'd just let you sleep in. My, you must have hit your head proper. The main chamber caved in yesterday. Nobody was seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head that set us back a bit. Oh, worry not. We kept at it and managed to salvage the passage access, but there are lots of odd sounds of things moving about inside. Could be trouble, so we'd figured we'd wait for you to come around. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself. Before you go, no telling what could be down there. Oh, and we collected your tools after the accident. They are sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonel is waiting for you inside.
Yes. So the reason I'm starting a new game is because the mods I use changed. There was a kerfuffle that happened there, so I had to basically just reset everything. And I had to remove a few mods that that aren't supported anymore. There's no longer updates. If other things are forced to update. It just kind of made a mess. And that broke the save file I had, so I would be forced to start a new one. But since I would already have to start a new one, and the configuration I had was completely broken, I just went ahead and added a whole bunch of more mods.
Ah, wonderful. You're back. We've just managed to clear the rubble of
I think
yesterday's
I'm coming
cave-in.
down to the
Managed
cold
to
now.
break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there, so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
Dang it. Off drop. Oops.
around it. Looks like this door is sealed as well. It doesn't have a lock and the doors aren't fused like the others. Oh, looks like there must be some mechanism nearby that opens it. Have a look around and I'll watch the door. It's unlocked now.
Hello. Welcome. I mentioned before, this is a brand new playthrough of this game because my mod configuration, a bunch of mods stopped being supported. God damn. Really gonna make me do this? Yeah, so a bunch of my mods stopped being supported, and that completely broke my existing save file. But while, since I had to reset everything anyway, I figured I'd just add a bunch of mods. Ghost. Not a friendly ghost. Hold. Don't mind if I do.
Passage opened back up. Well, that does it, I suppose. And look, the passage opened back up. Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
This definitely isn't the most interesting intro in the alternate start mod, but it is faction specific.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Butterflies.
Oh, would you look at that? haven't seen anything quite like that before. I'm sure it will fetch quite a nice price from a buyer. Oh, but come to think of it, Arjen might have interest in it. Oh, the vines. You really need to see a healer about that head of yours. Arjen is the creator of the museum in Solitude. The same building that the guild is attached to. Well, at any rate, he said he had a proposal to pose to you, so you might see if he's interested in the relic as well. You go on ahead and we'll finish up the excavation here and pack up in a few days. Then we'll be heading over to Orsinium like we had planned. So, good luck to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some time, but I'll send word if you find anything interesting there. And if you'd like a ride over to Whiterun Stables where you can catch a carriage back to Solitude, Farlin is heading that way and could take you.
I don't trust you. Something ain't right about the horses of Skyrim. If they see you commit a crime, you get a bounty. How do they know? How do they tell people? Just look at those eyes.
Heading out soon, Guildmaster. Oh yes, I'm heading over to Whiterun to get more supplies for the journey to Orsinium.
Skyrim
like to tag along,
is
you're
full of
welcome.
dangers.
You could certainly catch a carriage there to take you to Solitude.
Bandits? I understand bandits. Even hags and Daedra and necromancers, they're measurable dangers. The horses. You don't know what's going on with horses.
Very well, let's get underway then.
We already know about Horker Island. Oh, the companions.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
There's a nip in honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce
Yes.
from Carlotta's stall.
Did you need some?
Good to have you by honest pay for honest work. All right then.
Need something? Need something?
Is that a sheep? Well, I'll be damned. The sheep. Lore accurate Skyrim? I love the capes. I get way too easily distracted playing this game.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time in Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that. Oh, steady.
Trouble? Just a citizen.
Oh joy! Public entertainment.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
You betrayed us.
Tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed
Stand
his
back.
wife.
Oh,
Come here. Enough of it.
that was dumb. They don't do that in the vanilla game.
Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home.
I was just gonna grab those leather strips on the table.
Get on with it!
You betrayed
You
us.
should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now,
All hard.
So,
Wrong there. You helped Ulfric
fun fact,
Stormcloak escape the city.
Sir
After
Christopher
you murdered
Lee,
King Tory.
the actor that plays Count
Opening that
Dooku in
gate
Star
for
Wars,
Ulfric, you betrayed
witnessed
people
the
you saw.
last beheading by guillotine in public in Paris.
Ulfric challenged Tory. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate
Oh,
guard
I could see her breath.
I think I expected more.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
It is kind of disappointing if they hyped up the event and then it's just over when his head rolls.
Put that down.
Okay.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Oh, thank you.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Butterfly.
No lollygagging.
Mine.
Oh, did you need something?
You look short. Is this a child?
Yes? What can I do for you? Yes?
A dangerous child. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna talk much. I am starting to feel something like in the back of my throat and nose. I think I may or may not be coming down with a cold, which is gonna suck because I gotta go to work for the next 2 days.
What can Latoria do for you, Guildmaster? Why, yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. Latoria was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and she discovered a lost incantation. Using it on ruined
Where my ring?
books reverses their age so they can be once again legible. It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, Latoria could piece together a full text from many ruined copies. Latoria thinks about 20 at a time should suffice. But bring her all you can find, and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds. Oh, some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two. Who is to know? Be exciting to find out, no? What do you think? Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
Okay, so one mod I have that I didn't have in the last playthrough is Moonpath to Elsewhere, which will bring me to Elsewhere, the land of the Khajiit. It's the Furcon of Tamriel.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
There are elves living in my walls.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt. That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you? Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts. Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially.
You actually had enough points to redeem that?
Mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become chief librarian for the Explorer Society and you become the relic hunter for the museum. Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, of course I've had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes.
I do like
where
this.
A variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, The stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement, and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library.
The UI changed.
Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum
That's
guide
freaky.
at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them. Do you have a question? Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpo Toon, the leader of the cat folk of Arkavir, Toshraka, who allegedly metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if there is any truth to it or if it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like, and here's a finder's fee to help you fund your next expedition.
So, about that art, I do have something cooking. It's been in the works for a little bit. Leaflet? What's a leaflet?
Well, there's something I'm going to have to make a point of remembering.
Oh, Guildmaster, Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been, and the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring. Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you one.
So, what's more would like?
Of course, Guildmaster. Latoria always has a few extra on hand in case of a new member. Here you are.
Largely, and the areas to the south that were less affected were ravaged by war when the Argonians invaded.
What about before the Red Year?
Well, much of the same, honestly, but with more political strife and Argonians. I was pretty young at the time, and I honestly don't remember a lot of the details. My family fled for Solstheim to avoid the onslaught.
You must despise the Argonians, then.
Nope. Not really. We had it coming.
my pride and joy. It was the first extension I had built into the original temple building, and where I spend most of my free time. The library has 3 levels. The upper and lower level connect to the upper and lower floor of the main hallway and the central Hall of Heroes.
with you, Kide. You play mean.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the general for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work. Good on you. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
The Empress' cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Are my men now give... Do you have some reason to be?
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? I think I would. Oh, same I would. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never fails.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
Remind us of our place. Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you... Those who worship at the shrines, the nature of the favors varies per... Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man, and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves.
What do you need? Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps fed. My working days are done.
Blessings to you. The Divines are listening. Remind us of our place when we forget.
Let us walk in the steps of the Divines. May knowledge of your divinity carry us to Lady Caris. Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you.
Take my... Too many drinking games, too many bets. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Can you spare a sep? I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. I do miss that helmet.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. My brother John's got honest pay for honest work.
us a surprise.
Okay then.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you. glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Alvar, hello.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave?
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
What happened to you, boy? Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Sigrid. Company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' skull. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Until next time.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child.
I'd
Don't
better
pester
get
your
back to
cousin.
work. You two make yourselves at home.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Did you really see a dragon?
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright. My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Make yourself at home. I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword. Are you in trouble? Is that why you're hiding like that?
Alvar and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Yeah? Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. We got food, warm drinks, and warm beds. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Here, take a look at this. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Of course. It's all in this note. Here, take a look at this. Of course. It's all in this note. Need a room? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
And you got business here in Riverwood? Honest gold for honest work. Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Got any ale or mead?
All right, then. The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
This war's as stupid as a... Honest pay for honest work.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Soldier, was it? What brings you?
Well met, kinsman. what brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. Ah, the most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Do you get to the Cloud
Ripe fruit
District
and
very
fresh
often?
vegetables for sale.
What am I saying?
Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
What do you pick up there? Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so
You
lovely.
sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they?
Oh,
Set some
it
aside
took
for myself
years,
from your trader's
but I
table.
earned my way to the top.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Need anything else? Just let me know.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. How can I argue with that?
Points on a map.
Some parting advice? Women love sonnets. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead and why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Never should have come here. Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son?
What a four-old. Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about Sakura.
Your son chose his side and he chose porn.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm
This is a
drinks,
local favorite
and
and
warm beds.
one of the first songs I
If it's
ever
work
wrote.
you need, how about chopping up some wood? Honest gold for honest work. Need anything else? Just let me know.
With answers comes knowledge. But another curious mind, is it? Come to Argus to find the answers to all life's riddles.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Why does any man seek the comforts of a bot? Because he's a fool who believes in the lies it spins.
I enjoy this
So,
work well
what
enough,
is it
but
you
I'm ready
want
to
to know?
retire. I've been
The
thinking of
answer to
selling
life's
in
most
Grisolda.
difficult
Anyway,
question.
what do you need?
Or perhaps its most fundamental one. They say I knew them all. Well, the truth is, no one does. No one knows what the next life holds. No one knows how to make love stay.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he... Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Trinkets for your good lady.
What do you need, my friend?
Remember,
Deserve our praise, you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked the not as gods, but as...
They say Helgen got
Honor
hit
is
by a
important
dragon.
to you,
One of
but
those
we
horrors
can't
comes
afford
here.
it.
We'll be ready.
Be weeks. I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait, You tried mercenary work? And my Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Dragonborn, give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 seconds right now.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I'm glad to know that because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you. With this terrible war, I'm a bit overwhelmed, as are the catacombs.
Yes. How can I help you? I study corpses. I am, after all, a priestess of Kinnereth. On the contrary, I'm doing independent research on the nature of death. If we can better understand how an injury or illness kills, we'll be more adept at applying a remedy. Although, given the state of the temple, I can see why you'd mistake a healer for an undertaker. I do find humor deflects the more unsavory aspects of handling bodies. For instance, in Eastmarch, there's a priestess of Arcane named Helgerd. She was a lot funnier than me. Smarter too. She could pinpoint the cause of death by studying the corpse's exterior. She could determine the time by markers of decay. 2 reasons, really. The Temple of Kinnereth, and the ample supply of bodies. It allows me to conduct my research while still upholding my duties as a priestess. Of course, the corpses here aren't the only specimens worth study. There's also the men. Currently, I'm deducing the nature of poison. It seems that regardless of the substance, the body has a threshold which cannot be surpassed. This can vary depending on the substance. For instance, the toxicity of nightshade is far higher than that of jasbay grapes. A jasbay grape, on the other hand, can leave you susceptible to destruction magic. All things, when consumed in enough quantity, can kill. It is. There's a story, in fact, of a man who drank from a fountain that was rumored to restore youth. An elderly man, he consumed water from dawn until dusk, until his stomach bloated like a gourd. The sun hadn't set when the man collapsed and died. It turns out he succumbed to water poisoning. For him, water was the source of all death. Similarly, as poison is in the dose, mortality is bound to time. A simple cut, if allowed to fester, can be fatal. While some areas are more tolerant than others, preventing death is simply a matter of restoring a wound within that set window. That's why efficiency is crucial in the field. Many deaths happen because there's simply not enough time to find a healer. A bard was attacked on the road simultaneously by an angry bear and a hive of bees. It seems they knew all about him and his honeyed words. All right then.
This terrible... Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles. The blood... You and me, We're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
You're very alive!
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.